Check 1 2 3. 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 If you can see, if you can hear me. Check 1 2 3 4. Check. Okay. I don't know what to make of this. And I'm out of alcohol, so all I can drink is La Croix. Alright folks, we're here today on the last day of Chopin competition. All the results are out and I'm here to talk about them. Before I go on, I would like to just check one more thing. Okay, hold on. I'm so out of sync today. Excuse me. I want this to be on public. Public. This is... And no one is fucking stopping me for doing this. Okay. Hold on, folks. That. There was no. Was there a sonata prize? Yes, there was a sonata prize. And there's no polonaise. Okay. I don't know what to make of this. Okay, folks, so I am here to comment on this year's Chopin competition and its final results. So instead of what I wanted to say is Binan's Membun is on, so this means I'm serious. I'm very serious. And the last time that I had this in a public event was my 2022-2023 piano recital. Okay, let's get this going. Okay, so what you see on the screen right here is this year's result. First goes to Eric Liu, second is Kevin Chan, third is Zitong, fourth is Tian Yao and tied with Shuri. Fifth is Peter and Vincent, and last sixth prize is Willem. I want to remind you that this is a final 11, and then 8 of them made top 6. Okay? Just to bring you back some memory, some slight memory. In 2021, Bruce took first. Gadzhiev and Sarita tied for second. Garcia third. Jakub and Aimi tied for fourth. Leonora and JJ. So 8 people made top 6. Now, let's comment once again. This year, we have actually a new prize, which is the Ballade Prize. Previously, there was only just 4 prizes. Now, this year, we have the young girl, 16-year-old girl, Tian Yao, who got the concerto prize. Adam, sort of the unorthodox wearing Chinese silk guy who was knocked out from after round 2, got a Ballade Prize. Tian Yo got the Polonaise Prize, but I don't know what the hell's going on. Zitong, now this is absolutely a consolation prize, which is for the sonata. And lastly, Yehuda, I completely forgot that there's a person like this. But Yehuda is one of the last 3 Polish players to advance to the 3rd round, and Peter Polak, Yehuda, and then Peter Alexevich. And only one survived, which is Peter Alexevich. If you look at 2021, it's Jakub, who was 4th prize, got Mazurka. Gadzhiev got Sonata. Actually, that year, his Sonata was quite nice. So he kind of deserves it. Martin Garcia did play a very good concerto. His F minor concerto was still something that I can still remember to this day. So they left an impression. I am happy that people who played something well get recognized. If you listen to the very first entrance of Tian Yao's E minor concerto, you tell me that's Allegro maestoso. You tell me that's maestoso. No, that's a fucking scherzo. That's a fucking scherzo. At a tempo that is too fast, and then it's just jumpy. Where do you fit the E minor environment and the requirement that's meant to be deep and serious? If you can't get the entrance right, I don't think you deserve anything. Okay. But here's also the funny thing. In the past 2 editions of this event, Eric and Bruce won 0 special prizes. Would you like me to show you who did what? Okay, go on here. Binan, be smaller. All right, so look, this was what? Xiangjin Cho, 2015. What did he win? He also won the Polonaise Prize. He won the Polonaise Prize. Go back one more year. Yeah, Avdiva. Avdiva won the Sonata Prize. Okay. And then, now, no, you know what? I'm gonna stay here. This year, Ingolf Wonder, 2nd place, won a concerto. Also won the Polonaise Fantasy one, even though I don't think he played that well. But maybe he is interesting enough. Lucas, 2nd place, won a Polonaise Prize. Trifonov, 3rd place, won a Mazurka Prize. Yes? All right. Go one year back. This is the most dominating year where Rafael not only took gold, no silver. The Korean Lim brothers got tied for 3rd, and he took all special prizes. This is the most dominating year ever. Then you go back to Yunli Li's year. He and Chen Sa got the Polonaise Prize. So show me. Right here. And nothing else was actually awarded because everybody was kind of bad in the concerto. In fact, Yuan Di's concerto was quite nice, but then he had a severe memory lapse in the third movement where he missed an entire entrance. But then he rescued, and then everything was okay. But he did extremely well in the semifinal round, which probably prompted him over to win the whole event, and he was dominating. Okay. So would you like me to keep talking about this? So this was what? This was 1995, the disaster of 1995, where Kevin Kenner got second place, right? No, somebody else got. Sorry, Sultanov, who refused the second prize, and nobody got awarded anything. Maybe that's the year of extreme averageness. Sure. 1990 was Kevin Kenner getting second prize, and Kevin Kenner still at least got a Polonaise prize. Okay. And at the same time, who the hell is this guy? Wojciech Svitala. Is he or she one of the finalists? No, he or she is not. And there you go. There is a precedent of somebody winning just a special prize without being in the final. Binan. Binan got 2 prizes. Best concerto, best Polonaise. Dang Tai-sun. Almost like the culprit here now. But Dang Tai-sun, when he won, he played very well. He won all prizes. Right? But shared with another person. All right. Zimmerman. At that time, there's no other prizes. There's no concerto prize, so he won all the prizes already. So that was a dominating year too. Okay, I don't think I have to give more examples of this. These are just consolation prizes now. Sorry, I'm still on this guy's channel. So look at this. Look at this. I'm almost speechless about how prizes are given, at the same time how prizes are determined just to make up a blank, just to make up a vacancy. Look, everybody got something. Yes, everybody got something. This is the most prestigious event for piano for piano. Now, if you would like to look at my ranking, I'll just tell you my ranking, and then I'll end the stream. First column. Okay. So this ranking is BG, which is yours truly. I put 1 for Zutong Wang, but actually what I ended up doing is no first prize. No first prize. And then what I had was 2 for David, 3 for Vincent. I think I had a tie. Maybe Vincent and Tian Yao were tied at 3rd. And then I have a 5th prize for Kevin, and then a 6th prize for Yang. And that's it. That's it. So actually, somehow I predicted William Yang's fate. Somehow, for some reason. I'm okay with Kevin taking 2nd, because I think it takes a lot of guts for a person to play, let's say, the full set of etudes in the 2nd round. Kevin delivered a very good Polonaise fantasy. He probably had the highest score in my Polonaise fantasy. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Okay. I'm okay with Tian Yao, the young girl, taking a 3rd or 4th prize. I'm not too sure why Peter is here, even among discussion about prizes. Vincent is severely underrated. I think Vincent played very well. Vincent is one of the more special person in this group, along with David. But Vincent got recognized because maybe he played more of Chopin, but David played more Scriabin, if you will. I don't see the point of sort of ostracizing just the entire Russian school. If you look through all these 11 people, one is Russian school. Now, Miyu Shindo actually studied in Moscow, so she is partly Russian school. But if you actually listen to her playing, she is not that Russian school. She's not that Russian school. She is more, let's say, European, even American way of playing. She has ideas though. She still has ideas. So but then she messed up too much in the final, and then that's why probably she didn't get any prizes. Remember, 3 out of 11 didn't get any prizes, and they're David, Miyu, and Tian You. Now Tian You just didn't want to be here at all. I don't think he's even prepared for the concerto. So there you go. He deserves to be at, let's say, 11. But what a tragedy. What a tragedy in the history of music competition. And I would probably say in the history of music. Eric did play the sonata very well. And it's not just my opinion, but a couple of my friends' opinion was also that Eric actually did very well for the sonata, and that's likely what bumped him into the final. Or otherwise, Eric should not even qualify for the final. But I think he did because that's a very well done third piano sonata. Actually, a barcarolle was quite nice too. But then this F minor concerto was poorly communicated. Now you blame partly on the orchestra as well, but if that's the situation, how can you justify a first prize? All I care about is the music that we hear on the spot at that time. I don't care about how much success he has had before with any orchestra or by himself. I don't care. I want to hear the sound at that time. Now, it's not gold material. It is nice, but it's not gold material. I was talking about actually, because the orchestra was so bad that I just keep tuning in and out because I don't want to hear the orchestra. And then my good friend, the strange pianist from the street, tells me that, hey, maybe the orchestra is meant to be is intentionally that bad, so that you listen to the piano more. And also, if we're listening and we're forgetting that the orchestra is even there, then that means the playing is really good. And there's only one time that happened during this entire final round, and that's when Zitong was playing the E minor concerto. What an entrance! And she kept that momentum going. Now she might have had some tempo issues in the third movement. She might be rushing a little bit too much. Sure. I mean, who says other people didn't mess up? And why are we comparing that when people are messing up? It's like a comparison of who did worse. So if everybody did worse, if everybody did a little bit worse than some others in some aspect, no gold, no silver even. Send a message. All of you suck. Yes? It's like giving A to everybody in a class. Then what's the meaning of an A, right? I don't know. I don't know what to say. This is... Yeah, this is ruining my mood because I'm watching the seventh game of Toronto Blue Jays. The game 7 of Toronto Blue Jays versus the Mariners, and I don't even want to watch anymore. This is so distracting. Well, for those of you who are just tuning in, well, thanks. Now you missed, if you're just tuning in, you missed my entire argument, but that's all right. I'm probably just gonna cool off and cool off right now. What should be happening is get this guy out of here. I put Zutong at 2. Who was my 2 and 3? David. Oh no. Hold on. Is this for real? Okay. And then I might put Vincent here. And then who is 5? Kevin. So this is my ranking. This is my ranking. I might actually give the Sonata prize to Eric. I might give it to him here. Mazurka, I don't think anyone deserves anything. Ballade, I don't know. Ballade, who did a good ballade? This is round 2, right? Round 1. This is round 1, yeah. Oh, crap. We'll be more here. Okay, well, sorry that you're just joining. I have sort of given some of my takes already. Where was the true? Sorry, this is BG ranking, and of course, this is Warsaw ranking. I already forgot who was who. Who's second? Kevin Chen is second, and then we have a tie of this 5th prize. 5th prize. William Yan actually is somehow predicted. Vincent is 5th, tied with another dude, with a Polish dude, and this Polish dude doesn't belong here. This Polish dude doesn't belong here. If you want evidence, just go listen. Just go listen. Like, actually sit down and go listen. I'm not going to give you evidence all over here. For those of you who have listened, it's just what it is. It's just whatever. Now, if you have ideas, then feel free to type in the chat. Now, of course, you may be too tired to do so that's fine too. I am quite stressed. Eventually, this event will become the laughing stock of all piano competitions, and it's, again, after all, the law of averages. Like, can you win on average? Yeah, can you win on average? So you stay the most consistent, and if you also have, let's say, connections, or at least somebody who has clout on the committee, then good for you. We are in the era of Dang Tai Sun's students winning events left and right. He produced some good students and he produced some very bad students. Zutong being actually one of the better students. I'm not gonna say who is bad. Now Eric is also Dang Tai Sun's student. Eric is also Dante Sun's student, so you leave it be. He was his student in 2015, couldn't win. JJ Bowie, what kind of a joke is that? All right, and then actually Ike, right? Ike from when? Ike from, I actually forgot when Ike played. Ike played in 2015. Yeah, Ike played in 15. Yeah, that's right. Ike is also Down Taisan student. Man, this is distressing. This is extremely awful. Well, I'm not gonna talk more. I'm done. I'm freaking done. I'm done with all piano competitions. I'm done with recording scores and listening to everybody. This is such a. I'm not gonna say this is a waste of time. I almost wanted to say that, but because in this process I still learned about the pieces myself, so I still had something to gain. But the efficiency is so freaking low. I would rather just sit down and then I would rather just sit down and do this myself. So I am trying to learn the preludes now. So I will, in 3 or 4 years, I will pull out my full set of preludes. And this felt like a spite project. And a lot of my projects are spite projects. Maybe there's nothing wrong with spite projects. I just want to do better. I just want to show what justice is. So I'm going to leave it like this, and hope all of you have a good night. And let's learn how to appreciate music in the language of music, in the language of discourse, in how it connects to how we feel. Truthfully, not on the surface. Truthfully. And then maybe you'll be able to distinguish between good playing or whoever is more sensitive about what I call musical salient. That's something that I didn't quite discover in this competition. So I'm going to leave it like this. So thank you very much for tuning in. If you're just tuning in, I'm sorry that I'm on my way out. So if you're interested in what I'm saying, feel free to watch the VOD. But this is depressing. See you all, folks. See you. Cheers.